Hello, I'm Paul Donovan, Chief Economist at UBS Global Wealth Management, and this is one of a series of videos looking at economics after COVID-19. In many ways, what the pandemic is doing is accelerating structural economic changes that were already taking place around the Fourth Industrial Revolution and the environmental credit crunch. One change in particular we're going to be seeing is a more indebted world after COVID-19, with government debt levels clearly rising. So how do we pay back the money? Well, the answer is we probably don't. Governments very rarely pay back their debts. But they may want to reduce the debt to GDP ratio somewhat over time. In order to do that, I think we will be seeing more taxation coming through. This is not the political environment in which to engage in austerity. One particular form of taxation I think we will be seeing is financial repression. This is when governments use regulation to force institutional investors to hold bonds at a lower yield than they would wish to accept. It's a tax on saving, in effect, albeit a fairly subtle tax on saving. What I don't think is especially likely is governments using helicopter money to create inflation and inflate their way out of debt. That's because inflating your way out of debt doesn't really work terribly well. Bond markets have the power to punish governments as fast as inflation can help them. So the more indebted world that we have after COVID-19, I think does mean more taxation and specifically more financial repression. For more details on this, please see the documents in the attached link. Thanks very much for watching.